watches this show, but I just figured that we just get together and talk shit, and maybe we may get a view here and there. All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Secondary Comics. I got my panel member full today. We got Hazel Dan, Comic Book Estate, and also we got Mr. Smith. Uh, is our guest speaker of this panel today. He won't able to show you who he is because he doesn't want to know. He doesn't want you guys to know who he is. So it's very ambiguous live show today when it comes to Mr. Smith. How you guys doing?
What's going on, David?
I'm doing good, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
You know, I actually would love to call you Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, I've been thinking that this whole time. I wish you would have put like Mr. Anderson or
I know. But he would like to call himself Smith because he consider him. I don't know. Are you feeling the villain vibe today?
I'm just remaining
Why
anonymous.
don't you give me a phone call and I can give you the phone number?
Just in case if you don't know who we're talking about Matrix when Mr. Anderson is Neo and Mr. Smith happens to be the I guess the virus or within the Matrix system. So
Hello, Mr.
all right, so I don't know if this could be a fun show or not, but we got a lot of talking trash to do today. There seems to be a lot of there's one drama that I want to kind of focus on today is one is Sticky Goose. If you don't know who Sticky Goose is, go check out his channel. I won't provide you with his link. Go find it yourself. But a lot of the people within the comic community are calling him Egghead because his head is shaped like an egg. So we go call him Sticky Goose, Mr. Egghead. That's what Brian McClay and Beyond Wednesdays are calling him now. So I will just go with that. So I got a couple of clips here for you. Let me see if I can do a sharing here. Hold on. Share screen. Share screen. Here we go. Share. Can you guys see this?
Yep.
All right, so this is Mr. Sticky Goose, which he has about 11,800 plus subscribers. He, from my understanding about when he first started his channel, is more about comic book and so and so, and now he becomes um, this channel that just pretty much talks shit about every other channel that he feel that has the same interest, or he thinks that he's bigger than anybody else. But this is one of the this is the edited version of what he has done on one of his live show, which he has talked he talked shit about at least about 20 to 30 YouTube channels, and you know, he gave his opinion of what he thinks and so and so. So let's play some of this.
Individuals, to be honest with you, I don't know what they're capable of. I don't trust them, and they could do anything.
We might actually get strike from this guy if he thinks that my channel is big enough to have any influence over his channel that's being blocked or being flagged. So just
so they have also been removed from the video. It's very unfortunate. There is an individual, for all intents and purposes, steals all of my content.
Oh, so they're stealing. He's actually talking about people stealing content, but if you don't know about comic book or when it comes to YouTube content, everybody pretty much steals from each other, knowing or not knowing, okay? Because when it comes to comic book community, I don't think there's not more than 10%, I can say less than 10% of YouTube content that is pretty much recycled or regurgitated. You know, everybody put a little twist into this and that, but it's pretty much the same thing. So when he's saying that people are stealing his content, now that's just being a fucking big-headed or egg-headed, I must say.
Let me ask you something.
What's up?
Is there any I don't know if there is though, but You know, like in the comedy world, I don't know if there's any like copyright material on the stand-up routines that they do. Like if you tell the same jokes in the same fashion or anything like that. Are there? Is there or no? Or is that just open?
Ron, you want to take that since she happens to be your favorite character?
What? What? I don't. What are you talking about?
I don't know if
I don't understand the question.
like, is there a way to copyright your stand-up material? You know how some comedians respect each other's material and they don't copy each other. So there'll be jokes that one comedian will say that other comedians won't copy. I don't know if that's because it's copyrighted or because they know they'll look like just, you know.
I
Like
think it's just, in my opinion, I think it just have to do with originality. You know, if somebody used that joke on their live, you know, on their stage, and somebody using the same thing is not original for them, and I think they will get kind of bashed for within their community, within their group. They, you know, I think so and so used that, you know, that on their show. Why are
I
you
know
doing this?
there's like laws for plagiarism. If you write a novel and then someone else publishes the same material, then you could sue that person for that. But I don't know if that works when it's like on a platform like this, where it's just free game. Like anyone can pretty much copy one another.
Yeah, I mean, it is YouTube, right? I mean, if you look at a lot of the TikTok, they're doing the same dance, but they have their own way of doing it. But you know,
I think people just do it all the time.
yeah.
But how
Okay,
how
wait,
like
hold on. I just want to
go
get to
ahead, go ahead.
the comments here. We
Yeah.
got Amazing Murphinator. What's up? I think this is his first time ever being in my on the chat. But what's up, Murph? We got Lord Tadman Comic, and we got Slim Collectors Food and More. What's up, Sean? How you guys doing on this Sunday morning? So yeah, I don't know. When it comes to content creating, when it comes to YouTube, I don't think there's no copyright. There's no plagiarism. I mean, anything goes, right? I mean, you got a small channel like me. I don't know what kind of content I'm putting out there, but if somebody on me, if somebody wants to use this content, go by me, do whatever you feel like. But I don't know. I watch a lot of the YouTube channel that I do feel like I am using someone else's content, just having people in a panel member and just talk about whatever daily drama or daily life or comic book and this and that, or just whatever happened within the past 2 weeks that we went live. You know, so I mean, from this guy talking, saying that people are stealing his content is pretty much saying, you know, what the fuck, you know. But
I
but
feel like
let's
it's different though because people really are taking his videos and reacting. Like that is his like the video that he put back up. He got off of someone else's live stream who was reacting. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, he's just riling people up, and this is how he gets views. He gets people excited about what he says, whether it's positive or negative.
Yeah, I mean, look at this video. 2 days ago, he edited this, but it somehow it became a 5,200 plus viewers has saw this video, and I'm one of the guilty ones that I'm playing right now.
He downloads the content and then puts it on his live streams and in his videos. He is one of these paragons of self-righteousness who says that he is in the right for what he's doing,
And he think that he's not doing the same thing, right?
He's doing the same thing. Yeah.
I'm in the wrong for what I'm doing. So you're going to hear his stupid voice in the video.
And his voice is not stupid too, right? So
in different moments, and I apologize for that. He's a failed comic book creator.
And like he's a achieved comic book creator. Okay.
And he's just a loser overall. So
he's calling people loser now. Okay.
With all that said, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I apologize for any choppiness in it. Thank you for supporting my channel, and thank you for watching the video.
Yeah, well, at least he thanked us for watching his video, but about supporting him, I'm not too
Welcome
sure.
back. We got a special guest in the building. Mother Goose is back.
Yay!
Hey.
I'm back.
But you don't know what you're getting into.
Okay, so we're gonna fast forward to here.
No, he ain't clowning. Oh, okay.
Oh, this is the Brit.
This is our
The
friend
Brit?
MJ Comics. He'll be thrilled that he's on this list.
Really?
I hope.
He's nice. I like his Harry Potter glasses.
He's very mild mannered, and he
Okay, I think I had enough of this. So,
Harry Potter didn't wear thick brimmed glasses.
no, he did
They
not.
were wire frames.
Anyway, hello Dan SP. If you're not this Dan SPL, go check out his Instagram channel. I mean, this guy is like unboxing at least one a day of the books that is he's picking up at whatnot, eBay or whatever. I mean, he gets some very obscure comic books. Some of the books that he shows is right up my alley. Sexy covers and things like that. But yeah, go check out his channel. Yeah, and Dan, don't thank me because there's only 4 people watching this, and I think my wife is one of them. So wait until okay, I'll check that out. So Sticky Goose, as you know, Mr. Egghead is talked about a lot of the YouTube content creators in comic book community and how he's bashing them and calling them a sticker people because how they have like the group they're within their own little group they'll put a little of their icon or their avatar in the back, kind of supporting each other. They're calling themselves the sticker people. So with that said, are we considered as a group within sticker people?
I'm not even here.
Well, I definitely I don't have Hazel Dan or Comic Book Estate or Mr. Smith, things in the back, promoting our channel. Just to let you guys know, if you guys watching this on a rewind, is that these are the people that actually wants to be on my live show. Unfortunately, I'm very grateful, but I do send out a lot of my. I thank you guys, but at the same time, it's like I send out a lot of the links to other people that used to be part of this that would love to come on my live chat, and I won't say their YouTube channel, and I'm just have you guys, Hazel Dan, Comic Book Steve, and Mr. Smith that sometimes is not on a like 3-month hiatus. He will come back and join us, but I mean, I'm very fortunate to have you guys because. If without you guys, I probably won't be doing this on a bi-weekly or even doing any type of live show. But are we sticker people? Is this what Sticky Goose is considered as? Like we just support within a small little group, but
No, I think he's talking about like the people that just kind of like they have they're promoting themselves and they're promoting a couple other people for like personal gain kind of stuff, like for clicks and views, and everybody kind of does that. Everybody wants clicks and views on their channel, but
I think it's more the ones that are trying to sell stuff too.
Yeah, they have some financial
like
gain
their
or some kind
mystery
of like
box
monetary
or,
gain out of it or something. Yeah, they all sell mystery boxes and all that kind of stuff. I think he's talking about people like that have stuff to gain monetary
or trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just funny that we are considered has this one individual consider as a group as a sticker people when they trying to promote. I mean, isn't that what we was all about in the beginning, shouting out smaller YouTube channels so they can gain subscribers and get viewers.
Yeah, but that was for like the benefit of like somebody in the community to help their channel, not to like sell your comic books on whatnot and stuff like that, not to sell your mystery box for $500.
Yeah, but a lot of what he talks about as sticker people is also just kind of community, like just supporting each other, supporting each other's channels, watching each other's live stream.
Yeah, I guess it's not real clear on what the sticker people
I don't know,
are.
like
yeah,
I don't even think he knows, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I just thought it was funny because I thought that was what the whole comic book community is all about, is supporting the people
Right.
around you that you're close to, that you're friends with, and if they have their YouTube channel and doing things on YouTube channel, just give them a support and give them a shout out.
Mhm.
You know, but considering, I don't know, I don't collect stickers. Um,
Right.
you know, I don't know what to say, but it's just to a point where now I watched his later content, the video that he has uploaded on his channel, and how he progressed to being such an asshole right now. I mean, if that's the way he wants to go, by all means, but you're going to have backlash on it. People are going to say, "Hey, what the hell? Who do you think you are?" So and so. And I mean, I don't know.
Well,
As
that's
for
why
me,
people watch him though. Like that's why he gets those views, because he just stirs the pot and he's controversial and he says stuff like that and he gets people pissed off, and he's got 1,000 people call him an a-hole on his channel, and it still clicks, it still views, and people are watching it, and he just does it to get a rise out of people, and it's better than his regular comic book content. Like
I guess.
when he had his regular comic book content, like that was,
But
it's more enjoyable than that, I think, and it gets more views than that. So I think that's why he does it.
I feel like even like his comic book content is just him trying to figure stuff out, which is, I don't know, like if he should get stuff graded, if it's a waste of money, but even those videos are always like clickbait titles,
Right.
like no one wants graded books anymore,
Yeah.
and like like I don't know. Again, I think it's all for attention.
Yeah, and then a lot of it, he doesn't really understand what he's talking about. Some of it, he's just talking and he's just making videos and doing clickbaity things to get people to watch it, and really, he's not really an expert on anything much of really, except for what he's doing for himself and trying to figure out how to collect for himself, and but he puts clickbaity stuff on it.
Yeah, and I think his content, for the most part, at least the comic stuff, it is honest. Like I think he really is trying to figure out
Right.
stuff, like how to collect.
It's just not going to get him as many views as calling out people like that get 10,000 viewers and 20,000. Like Comic Con gets thousands and thousands of views, like him or don't like him or whatever. But if he can plug that in there and use that and get people like his fans, they'll all jump on they'll jump on his channel, start talking trash about him, and all of a sudden he's got 5,000 views from people that love Comic Con and hate his guts. Doesn't matter to him. They're watching his channel.
I wonder if this is done purposely within their own little sticker group that, hey, you know what, I'm going to talk bad about you and let's have this thing going. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we got to watch a lot of that video that he put up where everybody's mad about it and stuff, and it was actually, for the most part, fairly funny. There's maybe a couple of...
Hey, we got Sticky Goose in the house.
Hey,
we're just talking about you.
Yeah. And so it's just kind of like, so it's like, I think a lot of people just kind of get on there and it's controversial, and they,
we're freaking popular now. We got Mr. Sticky Goose in the house in the chat.
But what you were saying is like, it really wasn't that bad. Like,
yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like most of it was kind of funny. There was a couple of rude things that might have been hurtful to somebody. And I know somebody did like a 20-minute video, like of just putting him and his wife down, and he was like really, really hurt over the stuff that was said and stuff like that, and maybe that was a little bit rude what they said about that one particular person, but overall, most
he
of
did
it
exclude it on the
but he left it off the
like,
edited part, so he didn't re-show it or anything. But like most of it, I thought was pretty funny. I thought his wife like made a lot of funny comments and stuff like that. For the most part, I don't think most of it was. I think people just kind of.
And to be fair, like I don't think his wife knew all those channels, so with her not knowing the content, like that's all she had to kind of give her opinion about. And I don't know. It was. Okay. I don't think it was.
Well, here's my thing. Yeah. The thing is that Sticky Goose Comics, I mean, $11,000. I mean, kudos to you. I mean, I think you deserve every subscriber that you out there that you have. But the thing I don't understand is, are you doing this on purposely, or is this your real your real opinion of what other YouTube comic book content creators are doing? But if you're doing this on purposely, I think it's a brilliant idea to have viewers or as a clickbait and so and so. But if you really are thinking that you're so egotistically thinking that you are better than majority of us, I mean, come on, you know, we might not be the most, we might not have the sexiest voice. Honestly, I don't think you have a sexy voice. You know, we don't have the presence like Tom, you know, because he's a salesman. He's a well, so you are saying that we are actors in the world in a stage. I don't consider this as a stage. This is just more of me being myself, my honest opinion, what I think about what is going on within the comic community, and but I don't put up a show just to have a click, you know, have a click on my video. You know, I only have a 2,000 subscribers, but I only have maybe at most I have 100 views, so that's less than what,
If
1%.
I invite Mr. Sticky,
No,
have him on.
no. Like I said, it's not a drama show. This is just more of what is going on. I just want to touch bases of what we think, not what he think. What we think, as you know,
I haven't.
as a
I
like a,
haven't. I haven't always agreed with everything on Sticky Goose's videos. But one of the reasons I subscribed to his channel in the past, and I was like, wait, you don't subscribe to him now? No, but no. But one of the reasons I did support his channel is because he would call out a lot of stuff that was questionable from other channels, like you mentioned, Comic Tom stuff. He kind of portrays himself as someone who's going to be helpful and, hey, buy this. This is going to be the next big thing. And it's not. It's just him selling his own product and for inflated prices. And most often that stuff winds up being in the dollar bin a couple of months later. And you paid $25 for some great exclusive thing. And Sticky Goose was one of those people who like openly was willing to say that stuff. Like, this guy's a scam artist and he's probably going to hurt you rather than help you. And he's done that with other channels. Now I know other channels have done that before he has, but I think he was one of the people who just didn't care if there was any consequences to his channel, or you know, if he was observed as like a muckracker or something like that. But that's probably why I was most attracted to his channel. There's also some drama stuff in there, like you're saying, David, though.
yeah. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of, you know, I don't agree with a lot of the channels that I watch. You know, I watch Keep It Thorough. You know, he would rant about certain things, but certain truth that he's saying that is true. Sometimes I kind of question, like, really? I mean, and he always, and even Thorough. I mean, by all means, man. I mean, you know, Thorough. I consider him as a good friend and someone that you know, I don't bash him, but the thing is that sometimes he will say, you know, I have my receipts, I have people that, but the thing is that people that he does, a lot of the people that he gets information, they don't want to be. Oh, is that Chromium?
No, it's okay. Sticky
anyway,
Goose said he wanted to see Black Widow books. I put one up.
You know, a lot of the Thorough was saying that the information he get, a lot of the channels that he get his information from, they don't want to be announced who they are because they don't want to get backlash or they don't want to get attacked for certain information because maybe they could consider themselves a whistleblower or a snitch or so and so. But the thing is, I don't agree with him as well, you know, but I don't see him bashing other channels purposely because he doesn't feel that, you know, just because he doesn't fit his criteria or his, you know, his way of collecting or the way he's thinking. I mean, he's pretty much open-minded. Hey, do what you need to do, but if you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna do something about it, you know.
So can I ask a question though? Like, what is the difference between what Sticky Goose did and what Dragon Ink did? Like, he did the same thing.
Who?
Dragon.
I don't know the channel.
Okay.
Yeah, he did a video of the same kind of thing. He listed about 10 or 12 channels, and he poked fun at them, and you know, kind of made fun of them a little bit and stuff like that. And you know, it was all accepted.
A roast, like
yeah,
it was
a roast, you know, and kind of good job, blah blah blah, and everybody's fine, and you know, and everybody's like in an uproar over this, you know.
Well, you know what? I gotta say, I'm kind of guilty of myself of bashing other channels that has not bashed me. I mean, Comic Tom. Comic Tom. I mean, I like Comic Tom. All right, he is what he is. I think everybody kind of see that, and people are still supporting me. But the thing is that I just don't like the way he does his things. You know, a lot of people love it, but it just doesn't fit me right. And, what's up, Felix? Felix and comment. What's up, Jojo? And also, I have bashed. What's his name? Who's that? Who's that bolo head black man?
Reggie.
Reggie.
Didn't he retire from comics now? Didn't he like go off?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't understand about the guy is that he actually wrote a freaking book how to collect comic books. I don't think there is no. I don't know.
AI wrote a book. You mean?
No, I guess I don't know if ChatGPT or AI was available during that time. But the thing is, he wrote a book about how to collect comic book, and he was promoting CGC, and along with that, he also made his own comic book. You know, and the thing is that you came into this comic book community from a bodybuilder. He was a bodybuilder. He made videos about how to make beautiful bodies, he came to the comic book.
Didn't he do Pumping Iron? He did Pumping Iron, right?
Jesus Christ!
What is racist? What is racist? Just because I call him a black man? Because I don't remember. I gotta put some kind of content. If he's a white man, I would have said white man. If he was an Asian, I probably would.
Yeah, David gets a pass. You see?
Yeah, because I'm Asian. I get a pass.
This is going in a very interesting direction.
Do we even have a direction? Like I said, I'm very, very fortunate that you guys are in my channel because you know how I do things here. There's no filter when it comes to this. And there is no direction. There was a direction when we first started. But
okay, so what was it about Reggie? Like,
yeah, what is it about Reggie you don't like?
The thing about Reggie is that it's like, I bashed Reggie because who he think he is to write a book about comic book and telling other people how to collect comic book. Along with that, you made hundreds and hundreds of money of getting people buy your things and so promote CGC. And when he got bashed for the CGC, he just said, I quit. I don't know what the reason is. Probably it could be his health. I hope you're doing well. I could be the problem. You know what? I'm not gonna. You know what? You could be right. I could be the problem. But you know what? You could be my influencer. Being, you know what? I'm just gonna say what I gotta say. This is my opinion, my channel. If you don't like it, by all means. He said, "Not your friend and mine, poor old Sticky Goose." I don't get what you're trying to say. I don't think we ever were friends to begin with. I just watch your channel. I just watch your channel to get some content out of your channel. Reggie goes on his screen without any explanation. Yeah, so he disappears without a contact.
I think the IRS is after him, or nah? I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
What's up, 703 Comics? But the thing is here also, I've been in YouTube for the past 8 years now. And people support me, so people don't support me. I really don't care, which I'm lying. I care. I want people to watch my channel. I want the algorithm to run in my favor so that people can watch this. And right. since I have you, Sticky Goose, even for a few minutes in the chat, I want to say thank you very much for tuning into my channel. Because I tune into your channel, I might not put a comment nor be subscribed to you, but I do watch your videos. And by all means, man, if this is what you want to do, kudos to you because you're doing something that not many people wants to be or wants to do. And I was gonna show you a video about what Beyond Wednesday kind of counteract to what Sticky Goose has made out, and but I don't. He has enough subscribers. I don't think we need to send me 2 more subscribers that watches my channel that might not know about Brian McClay. But Sticky Goose, you probably will know about Brian McClay. Go check out his channel, what he has done last night, and you'll be entertained as well.
I'll be back in a minute.
So the second one I want to talk about is this card industry. I know you guys not probably into sports card, but Tops, they have what they call Tops now, which is a card that they print out, which happens, if let's say if Aaron Judd or let's say somebody that is famous hits 3 home run in that day, they'll print out the card on that day saying Aaron Judd made a 3 home run. So it's some.
You're saying Tops is doing that?
Yeah, that's what they call the Tops now. You only can get it at tops.com. And what they did was they have done they made a card with 3 because since US basketball won the gold, they made a Tops card right now with three of the top players, which is Stephen Curry, LeBron James, along with Kevin Durant.
And you can buy these cards at Walmart or Target.
No, you can't. You can't get that at Walmart.
It's one of the pulls and the cards.
Yeah. So what it does is that you pre-order this card and you have a chance to get 1 of 1. So they only have one. Have the 3 players to sign the card on card. It's not a sticker, on card. And there is on Instagram. There's this one collector. I forgot his name is, and I probably won't. No, but he made a bounty on it saying that, you know what, I'm going to pay you, whoever get this card, I'm going to pay you $100,000. Plus we'll fly you over to wherever his is and get a VIP trip. And then another Instagram, which is he's another card collector, which is he does an auction. I forgot, gold lids or whatever.
Golden auctions.
Yeah. So he came back and saying, hey, you know what? Ron. Ron is a supporter of Sticky Goose, so we didn't know that.
Ron's been cheating on you.
Getting back to that point about putting on the show, you have a personality on YouTube, and a lot of YouTubers that I've met in person at cons or stores, they're totally different than what I see on YouTube. So you do have that personality, whether it's monetized or not.
But the personality is David. Like, I don't think it's different. Like,
that's it, yeah. David.
I don't think it's just like a YouTube persona. Yeah. I think that's just kind of David being David, and does whatever. He just, like he said before, he doesn't have a huge filter, and he kind of just says whatever he wants to say and whatever he thinks. So we just,
I might get
the only thing I will say is you're different depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed, like, when you're talking to Doom, the conversation gets different.
Yeah, it goes way out there. But it's
Doom. He busts my balls all the time, and that's how it is, But going back to the sports cards, that there's a bounty for 100,000, and this guy comes back and say, you know what, I'll pay you $150,000 in advance, or something, and we'll put your car in an auction to get maybe 500,000 or even $1 million, depending what the auction will go for. And then the first guy who put the bounty for $100,000, he came back with a video saying, how dare you, this is a war. It's like,
sounds like an auction.
Yeah, the thing is, he said, that's my card. He's just saying, that's my card. How dare you? Like, come on.
How much of this do you think is like staged, though? Do you think like some of this stuff is like staged?
Yeah,
but it comes across like wrestling, like
yeah.
You'll be hearing from me, and I'll get my legal team on this. And he was mad, but I think some of it was a little bit dramatic too,
But I think this is actually
yeah, I think it's
kind of legit because
somebody
they both
stepping on-
want that card.
Yeah, and it could be like hundreds of thousands of dollars for either one of them, or $1 million. You know, if it sells for
Okay,
like $1 million bucks.
I gotta ask you, David.
What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, because you're the card guy, you know all about the cards. I don't know anything.
Wait,
I know a
wait,
little
wait,
bit
wait,
of.
wait, wait. Let's take a step back. I don't know all about cards. I don't know
Right,
all about comics.
but
I
I
don't
know
even know
zero.
about
I know
myself
zero.
yet. But yes, so go on. What's your?
I know zero, so that's even worse. So I'm just saying, as far as like these modern cards that you're talking about that go for like 100 grand or more, do those stay at those prices? Like it took forever for like a Babe Ruth to become $1 million card. So how all of a sudden is like a modern card going to match that type of performance? Is that like a real thing? Like it stays that price or goes higher?
Well, and you know, this is a collector's. Is all about which collector would want to pay that much. I mean, even goes for comic book. I mean, who wants to pay $600 for Baroness? You know, the GI Joe Baroness cover that is really hard to get, that everybody wants. I know Hazel Dan probably have like 5 copies of it, and I know comic, you know, but by all means, you know. But the thing is that the rarity does drive up the market. You know, this is one on one, which have the 3 of the, you know, the Hall of Fame, future Hall of Famers. You know,
Yeah, the rarity
But
and the hype.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. It's the way that they achieve that rarity, though. If they're just saying we're going to make one of these, but it's still modern. It wasn't like there's 10,000 of those made and they all got destroyed with time, and now there's only 3 left. It's kind of like they could just keep making one of ones. If you keep making one of ones, then it takes away that special factor, right?
No, because you don't keep making the same card. It's like a different. You might have
And it's the signatures too.
it's the
like-
signatures, and it's a little bit of everything, and it's recency. I think it's also like recency bias kind of stuff too. And I'm not sure if somebody paid $1 million for that card today. I'm
Who
not sure
signed
if
it?
it would be worth $1 million again later on down the road. You know, or even half that maybe. Because there's stuff. There's all kinds of stuff that's like, you know, you got game worn jerseys from people that are signed by like Michael Jordan and stuff like that, and there's all kinds of stuff out there. So I'm not so sure that, you know, I don't know how rare those guys' signatures are. I know the card's one of one, but it's also, I don't know, man. I don't know much about.
Is a handwritten signature. It's not a.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
on card. It's on card. It's not a
Yeah.
sticker. It's on card. But here's the thing: when it comes to tops now, is that it's a pre-order, so they'll get. It's like $12 per card, but you can buy a single or you can buy it in 5s or 10s. So if you buy 5, it goes down to $49.99, so it's like $10 a card. So depending on the bulk of the card that you order, I guess per unit per card of the value goes down. But the thing is, let's say there's about millions of this that was pre-ordered. That means there's million of this card they have to fulfill that that order. That means 1 million of this card will be printed, but out of that 1 million, one will get that card randomly. Now, how random it is, I will not know until somebody
I
actually
think it's
pulls it
closer
when
to
it
like
was
6
released,
million. Like
What's
you
that?
know.
I think it's like closer to 6 million, like 1 out of 6 million. Like
Okay, so
Like-
1 of 6 million is almost like it's almost like buying a scratch tickets and winning the jackpot, you know. So
Let me ask you something though. Like you're saying every card is different. But if they keep doing that though, if you keep doing that, like say in a year, in 1 year's time, you've made, and they're all different cards, I'm saying, you've made 2,000 different one of one cards. Then that's like, okay, they're just gonna keep making it though. You know what I mean? If you made one like that for the whole year, then I'd say, okay, it's just gonna be one time and it's only this year, and this is the magic card for the year. Then I could see the value there. But if you keep making one of ones all year long and they're all different, I'm saying, but which one is the special one? You know what I mean? They're all special, or you know.
yeah, I think to me, all 1-on-1 is special because there's just one of that variation of that card is been printed. You know,
You sure I can't get this at Target or Walmart, David?
no, you can't. Well, maybe somebody, if you go to Walmart.com and put sports card, you might have a secondhand dealer that probably wants to sell that card for maybe $12, $13, but it's on pre-order now. I think he has ended. Uh, Actually today, yeah, I think on the 18th was the last day you can put your order in,
Let
which
me
I
ask
was
you
gonna
this.
do it, but I figured, nah, you know what? With my luck, I probably won't get that card.
So let me ask you one more. So you
Okay, wait. Before you ask that question, let me put in a way that you might understand, Alex. Let's say Marvel, okay? Let's say Marvel, and you only can go through Marvel.com their distribution, right? So they will
you
say,
just answered my question. You
okay,
just answered it. We
so
only
let's
through
say,
Marvel. Now I understand more.
okay, so let's say Marvel come out with the same idea as what Tops are doing right now, saying, hey, you know what? This is your chance to get this one-on-one comic book signed by, you know, let's say Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, John Romita Jr. on a Spider-Man #1, and so and so. And you have to pre-order this, and one lucky person will have this on comic book on a cover. You'll get the 3 legendary signature on a book on a Spider-Man so and so, right?
I
Okay.
want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is that, and you have the 3 of the legendary people, and of course, all 3 is not alive, but there's impossible you have them sign a modern book. But I'm just putting up an example, saying you got Stanley, you got Jack Kirby, you got John Romita Jr., so and so. You got 3 of the legendary creators, artists will sign a book,
Yeah.
and they will sketch it doing so and so on a new release of this Spider-Man #1 that is being released,
Yeah.
and you
My
have to own.
my birthday's in May, David.
Okay, it's passed. So,
Next year.
but the thing is that you don't even get this on LCS. You only can go through Marvel.com/redemption or whatever grand prize, and you you know, and each book is like, let's say, $15 per comic book, right? And everybody go, oh shit, you know what? I'm gonna buy 5 because the chance of getting that book is so substantially like huge when it comes to collecting, right? So, and let's say instead of 6 million, let's say 1 million of this has been pre-ordered. That means Marvel has to print out 1 million copy of this Spider-Man #1, and that 1 million, one person will have the chance to get that grand prize. Now, what do you think that comic book will be worth? I'm sure it's not going to be worth 100,000, but what do you think? 2,000?
Maybe. Yeah. I was gonna say a couple grand.
Yeah. So there it is. So that is what the Tops are doing, and
So
this
here-
is
So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I was saying was that, but if you did that several times a year, like you kept making a 1 of 1 like that, but different. Each one's different. I'm saying different cover, different signatures or whatever. But you kept doing it. Wouldn't it take away from like the exclusivity? You're like, oh, what are they going to do next week? They're going to do another one like that, but just a different artwork on it or different player. Since it's baseball or whatever it happens to be, those
well,
have a different.
depending on the player. I mean, if Tops now did Tops don't have the right to to hockey, but if let's say Tops now do a hockey, saying Connor Bernard along with I don't know, Wayne Gretzky, and then and you got some other legendary saying that they have signed on car. It's not a sticker on car, and they did something so great that top. Sports are a whole different beast when it comes to comic book, you know, uh, because I guess when it comes to comic book, they're just art and stories, and we just get so sucked into the story or we get sucked into the art, but it's not as sports, because sports is a multi-billion dollars, and people, they're out there putting up a performance, it's
Let me ask you.
it's a whole different beast.
The reason I never got into, well, I don't like sports anyways, but that's a different story. But I'm saying one of the reasons I would never even want to get into to collecting sports cards or memorabilia like that is because I just feel like, and I know people will say, well, what about comic books? It's the same thing. I haven't made my point yet, by the way, but they'll say they make so many new comic book characters, you're just flooding the market. But I feel like there's almost too many players in sports. Like every year, someone retires, someone else replaces them. I hit the most home runs. Okay, now I hit the most runs. Okay, I hit the most. It's like, dude, you've got thousands and thousands of players, and next week it's going to be Ramirez, the next one it's going to be Sanchez. It's like, dude, everyone, you've got so many players. It's what is this? It's not. And the cards loot to me. I'm saying this is me. I could be completely wrong, and I probably am, but it just seems like this is the new rookie card. I know, but there's going to be 1,000 more rookies in next year, and they're going to blow that guy away.
So I used to collect like some of that stuff when I was a kid and stuff like that. And I remember when I was growing up, and David, you probably remember this too, the Jose Canseco, Daryl Strawberry, all that kind of stuff. Like everybody was in,
Gotta love the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, man. And also the other guy that played for the A's, I can't think of his name, Mark McGuire, right?
Mark McGuire. Even Canseco was part of the athlete.
Yeah, but Jose Canseco was just huge, right? And then those cards were worth like a lot of money back in the day, and now nobody cares about them. No. Like they're not a big deal anymore. Nobody cares about the Sammy Sosa record thing, and paying millions of dollars for their cards, and a lot of it's like I was talking about earlier. A lot of it's kind of recency bias, and you have like like in sports, you have like a handful of like real legends, right?
There are like special players though, like even though there's like a lot of talented individuals, there are some that are just special.
Okay, like
some of the special. Wait. Bird basketball cards just aren't very expensive, and he's a legend for sure.
Well, the thing is that those baseball players that Joe just mentioned, they're tainted because they use human enhanced. Yeah, they use steroids. That means somehow they cheated to enhance their performance. Mm-hmm. That's why they're tainted. Yeah. So let's say if Gabriel Delato, okay, I'm just gonna put on name that not that he did it. If Gabriel Delato later to find out that he used AI
for all his artwork,
what do you think those books will be worth if they found out that if he used AI? You think a lot of people would say, "Oh, you know what? Shit, this is not even an art anymore."
Well, if it's Black Widow and it looks good, I'm going to buy one.
There you go.
Oh my God! I can't believe you, Ron.
Question. If you're a fan of the certain artist or certain characters, you will get it regardless what the controversy is.
Ron, you've become a Philistine.
Nope. I just come on. You know what? Back in the day in our comic book community, I remember there was a YouTuber, Archangel. He bought this very rare Delato X-23, and no one could get it. And then a couple years later, Marvel put out that same cover, and that wasn't scarce anymore. So now it's just not that valuable. But he spent lots of money to get that X-23.
Yeah, it was that. I think it was that one of the 25. I think was
something like that.
Yeah, I know which one it is.
Isn't there like a Delato Spider-Man book that's like, maybe only 10 copies or something? And so for like
I think that's
thousands of dollars.
Spider-Man 6
something,
640, 620. I don't know, but just somehow less than 100 copies.
Yeah.
That is
not a lot. I was thinking it was like maybe around 10. Okay.
Yeah. If Delato is using AI, I'd like to see how he does it. And if it's good looking cover, I'm going to get it.
Well, but the thing is that variant is not a great cover. That's not a great cover.
You mean the X-23?
No, that's not the best cover.
No. That the one that Joe was saying that the Amazing Spider-Man ASM. I think that was one out of 100 variant. It has a white background. He's leaning on. I don't like the way Delato.
I don't know. It's a bridge or something. I don't know what it is, but it's like in one section of the book.
$50,000 though.
Yeah, so for like $50,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
So
It's funny when you go on YouTube, you see some of those AI, some of the AI music. There's like Madonna doing Marvin Gaye songs. It's just funny. It sounds just like her.
Yeah, it's good.
They're getting better too.
They're getting better.
Getting better, yeah.
Yeah. There's a good one of like Kurt Cobain singing a Foo Fighters song.
I'd like to hear that.
It's really good. Yeah. It's great. Yeah, it's really good.
AI is evil. No, don't do it.
I mean, they're gonna take over.
okay, wait. Great Legend has a question. Hey, I have a question. Being a Fantastic Four guy that owns a lot of books with all the hype surrounding the movie, is that FF a lot more fans now? What's the question?
And the guy that was with all the hype starting the movie that's getting it. I'm glad he's just saying he's
are there going to be a lot more Fantastic Four fans?
Yeah, after all these years, he's got a collection that's going to probably go up in value soon.
All right, Great Legend, you're
more Fantastic Four fans. Like those are great stories.
They're great stories. It's one of our favorite series. Yeah, we've always been big fans. And there was a big push about the Spider-Man #1 or Fantastic Four #1 like years ago, before like the Spider-Man was starting to go up. It was right when Spider-Man was starting to go up. And there was a big hype about Fantastic Four. And we were like, I'd go for the Fantastic Four #1. I think it's one of the 3 most important comic books in history. It's an incredibly important comic book.
It's historically important. It's like
one of the 3,
and it's just
one of the 3 most important comic book in history.
Yes. Yeah. If it wasn't for Fantastic Four #1, they let Stan Lee basically kind of.
Stanley was about to retire.
He's about to quit.
Comics,
he's going to drop out of comics and just do real writing stuff in magazines and do all that kind of stuff. And he was getting frustrated about not doing this. And his wife told him, "Look, do what you want to do.
Since you plan on quitting anyway, just go ahead and do one the way you want to do it."
Yep. Worst is you just quit anyway, like you're planning on doing. But give it a shot. Create what you want. Do what you want. Turn it in and see what happens. And he created the Fantastic Four, turned it in, and it's never been the same. Like it kind of brought comic books back to popularity. It blew up, and it kept Stan Lee at Marvel. And if Stan Lee would have left Marvel, I mean, we wouldn't have anything. Like none of the stuff we have today in Marvel, we wouldn't have for that one book.
I did not know that Fantastic Four has such a huge.
It's a huge impact on the comic book. Yes, Marvel would be dead if it wasn't for that book. The Marvel universe would be dead. None of these movies would be out. It would not exist without that, because that's what kept them there. It's very.
Well, there you go, Great Legend. If you did not know about Fantastic Four, I think regardless if it's a movie or not, I mean, it's a significant history when it comes to this pop culture.
Action #1, Detective 27, and I got to put. It's hard for me not to put Fantastic Four up there because of
as far as importance.
As far as importance, not value or anything like that, but as far as importance, it's an extremely important book.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, if you know this, David, because it's kind of crosses over between the 2 subjects we're discussing, baseball cards and comic books. Is the most expensive baseball card more expensive than the most expensive comic book?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And I can tell you this right now. There is a 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle graded at 10 that sold for $40 million.
That's insane. So really, even like a Detective 27 or Action 1, there's no. It hasn't done that.
I think Tech 27 in a 9 point whatever only sold for maybe 12 million.
Only.
Well, I mean, compared to this Mickey.
I know. That's wild. I would think it would be the opposite way. I think it'd be the other way around.
Like that Tom Brady card hitting.
Tom Brady card hit like $3 million. Is like a 1-on-1 signed copy of his rookie card or something that somebody paid $3.5 million for it or something a few years back.
Yeah. $40 million for PSA 10. PSA 10.
It's kind of insane that exists, though.
It's really insane.
It is.
Yeah, a card from that age, that era, being a perfect card, and Mickey. David, is that That's that Mickey Mantle card. That's the big one, right? That's the one that everybody wants. The most popular Mickey Mantle card. Is it that same card? I can't think of what number it is.
Yeah, it's a 52 tops.
Yeah.
But his true rookie is actually 1950. I think it was a Bowman.
Right.
I think
it's not his most expensive and most sought after card is not really his rookie card. It's like a second or third year card, right?
Yeah, this is the first ever tops that came with tops produced a baseball card. It's just like Michael Jordan rookie. His true rookie is star card. Yeah. But since Fleer came out, is their first year that Fleer produced basketball card had Michael Jordan and other player. That's considered his, I guess, his holy grail when it comes to his rookie card. But yeah, PSA 10, 1952 top Mickey Mantle is worth $40 million. And this one gentleman actually showed it in a briefcase, like the one I have back there. He opened it, and there's just that one card, PSA 10. Mickey Mantle, $40 million.
It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
I remember when that Honus Wagner used to be the most expensive baseball card in the world, and it was like $1 million at the time or something like that. Way back when I was growing up as a kid, like $1 million freaking dollars, man. That like blew my mind that card was worth $1 million. And I think Wayne Gretzky had one of them or something. And and he was talking about it, and I was watching some kind of show when I was a kid, and it's like $1 million. Who's Honus Wagner?
I mean, this sports card is crazy. Even for modern, like I think Luka Doncic 101, I think it's like Logo Man's on card signature PSA 10 is selling for $1.2 million. You know, and you got this one guy going back hockey, Connor Bedard for Chicago Blackhawks. His rookie card 101 is sold for $1 million, which never happened in the history of but sports card. A rookie card that hit 1 million without in his first year. It's just mind blowing. And then oh shit. And I picked this up. Okay.
And why did you do that, David?
Because Ellie De La Cruz has a 101 super refractor, which is 101 signature, his rookie card.
You're going to bust open all those cards, right?
Probably will go up in value, but some fucking asshole already pulled it.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Caitlin Clark box.
I bought 2 Caitlin Clark boxes. I was kind of hoping to get one of those signature cards and sell it, but I don't know if I'd sell it. I'd probably keep it. I'm kind of a.
No, keep it. Hey, you know what? The thing is that she is like the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
Yeah. She's gonna rock the world with that, I think. Yeah.
She will change the game how WNBA is played for the past decade.
Yeah, she reminds me, like, I keep hearing it all the time about how she's like Steph Curry. The more I see some of it, I'm like, yeah, she is. She's a female Steph Curry. Shot. She's got a great shot. And I watched a clip of that game they won the other day, and they beat one of the better teams in basketball. Man, she looked freaking good. I was like, man, I haven't seen a woman play like that, man. That was really good.
She's really changed WNBA.
Yeah.
It's so different now. And it's fun watching her. You know, I don't watch the whole game, but I watch you watch the highlights. It's really fun.
Yeah.
She was fun seeing her playing college. I mean, breaking all those records in her senior year. And even on the women's Final Four, I mean,
boy, talk about bashing and trash talking, man. I didn't know it was that bad over there. Yeah. Those women are ruthless.
Yeah, they hate her, man. Yeah, they can't. All the women, man, they're jealous or something, man. They can't stand her.
I want Sticky Goose to do a Caitlin Clark video. Let's see what he says.
Right.
I would watch it.
I'll watch it too.
I'll watch it. Yeah. So
my wife's always making fun of me because I'm always like paying attention to the Caitlin Clark stuff. I'm kind of fascinated with that whole that whole arc and I watch all those videos and I get clickbaited all the time and I'm like, ooh, what's happening now? You know?
Yeah.
And,
Hey,
it's always a big crap.
don't you feel that when it comes to sport or anything, it seems like every decade there's that one individual will change the way things are done.
Mhm.
You know, I think Wilt Chamberlain was done. I think then you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Magic Johnson, things like that.
Yeah, and
Then
Steph
you
Curry.
got Stephen Curry. You got Michael Jordan that had
Yeah.
changed the game, changed the way the game is played. And you had LeBron. I don't know if it's calling.
I don't think he changed the way the game was played, though. I haven't seen him I know he's got great numbers and he's gaudy numbers and all that stuff, but I really haven't seen him do anything or accomplish anything that I haven't seen anybody else do. If that kind of makes sense.
So let me ask you this: do you feel that over a decade has passed? Do you think this one player from France, Victor Wembanyama, the guy is a fucking beast?
But his legs are going to snap off, dude.
You think?
Yeah, he's like a walking toothpick.
Yeah,
He's like
kind of
7'5". He weighs 100 pounds.
Yeah, it reminds me of Manute Bol. You know, remember Manute Bol? He's so thin and tall. I think
he's great though.
Did you see him play during the Olympics?
No.
I mean, this guy is.
This
guy's what? 7'6", 7'6"?
Yeah, like 7'5" or something. Yeah.
I got his height over here. He's 7'4".
7'4". Okay.
210 pounds.
Yeah.
And the way he moves, is totally different from other 7'2", 7'6" footers.
How many 7'2" footers?
Well, you have Manute Bol, which was a very lengthy guy. Right? Sean Bradley from Utah. It was he was a dud.
So was Sabonis? Was it when he 7 foot something?
Who?
Arvydas Sabonis back in the day from Argentina, I believe, or
I mean,
he's from Croatia or Argentina or something. But Sabonis,
just the way he moves, the way he shoots, it kind of reminds me of Ralph Sampson.
Yeah,
but more talented.
Yeah, no, Wemby is incredibly talented, but I just worry. I hope he sticks around and I hope he pans out. But man, he looks so frail. I'm worried about him hurting something, man, some tendon or his legs or something. He looks like he would just break, dude. I don't know. I feel
okay, Lord Catman, you have a problem.
Lord Catman collects the volleyball cards.
But you love women volleyball. Okay, I know one reason why you would love women volleyball.
The beach volleyball ones.
All right, it's their stands.
Yeah.
Oh, talk about women volleyball.
It's the skill.
I saw this video. She's only 4 feet something, but she had a 72-inch vertical jump.
Kind of reminds me of Spud Webb.
Yeah. Well, Spud Webb was probably 5'6", but she's only 4 feet something, and 72-inch vertical jump, and that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Never heard of. It's like a grasshopper.
Smith, sorry, we're talking about sports. You're not tuning out on us, are you?
Alex?
He tuned out.
He's tuned out.
Thank you.
Watching Sticky Goose videos.
What's going on?
Sorry, we got on the sports rant. I was just checking in with you to make sure we didn't lose you or anything.
He's doing somebody's background check, I think.
Mine.
Well, I can see everything David has on his computer right now. I'm gonna screen share it. Is that fun?
I have nothing to hide, so go on and watch all my porn videos.
That's an interesting comment, David. I have nothing to hide. You can show all my porn videos that I'm watching.
Yeah.
So are you in the porn videos?
Well, you guys want to get into this thing where this whole live chat is about, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Who's ready?
I don't know what that means. You guys explain it.
Yeah, let's just.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's not containing to us because we're not bigots. We're not conceited. We don't.
Those
Try
are
not
two
to.
different things.
No. Well, wait. Hold on. I'm getting there, Yvonne. Let's not get of ourselves,
Sticky Goose is going to
people.
use this footage later.
People. Let's not get out of ourselves. Let's not get over ourselves, ahead of ourselves, thinking that we're better than anybody else. You know, I seen a lot of the channels has grown big, some substantially big, and just the way I see them progress throughout the years, how the channels grow, they feel that they are better than everybody else because their channel has grown. Now, with that said, do you feel that just because your channel has grown so big that they are better than everyone below them?
Is that a rhetorical question, David?
I mean, you're the biggest channel here, so
Yeah, you're out of the four of us. You've got
I don't even
Yeah,
have a
David,
channel.
you have the most of the four of us.
Yeah,
You have more than all of ours combined.
but the thing is, yeah, I have changed. I have changed because I was very camera shy. At once, I did not like taking pictures. I hate being in front of the camera. Then after a while, I met Doom. He's just saying, "Hey, it's pretty much you're talking to yourself about the comic book, but you can do it behind the camera." And I've been doing that, and I think, "Oh, you know what? This is not bad." So I kept doing it and doing it. I was camera shy. Then after 9.2 crew came and finally got in front of the camera, it's like, hey, you know what? I don't look that as bad as I thought I would on front of a camera. And so it became a little, and my whole demeanor of the way I speak and stuff has changed. But I don't think I ever got to a point where I telling people that I'm better than anybody else. But there's many channels that they think they are, and I think Sticky Goose, if you're still here, I think you're one of them. Think that you are better than anybody that's below you when it comes to subscribers and followers and viewers, and and that's why I want to say it. Please don't get ahead of yourself. Be fucking humble at where you're at and how you got there. The thing is that there's a lot of work, and I know that when it comes to YouTube algorithm, it has to be consistency, has to be entertaining. Like what Sticky Goose said, we're on a stage. We have to put on a show. But the thing is, like, it's not easy doing it on a constant basis every week, every day, putting editing and putting in contents out there. And maybe that's why Mr. Smith has quit his YouTube channel, because he could not keep up with that, consistency. And even I have hard time coming up with consistency. But that's it.
we just kind of don't care. Like it's one of those things where like we're in it because we love comic books, and we started out like years ago. We were nervous about it, and we had a few people say, "Hey, don't worry about it. You're fine." Like we've all gone through that, and just keep making videos and showing your books and blah blah blah, and Drashir and Seeking Mint and Canadian Comic Con, or some people like we've known these guys for years, and Doom, and watch those channels, and we just like hanging out with people. And I got to meet Legend, the great Legend, great guy. We got to meet him and hang out with him one time at a con, and I've met a handful. Tito, yeah, we've met a handful of guys from the community and gotten to be friends with them and stuff like that. And that's why we do it. And I think we've been stuck on like 490 something for like since forever, and we just kind of don't push. We just kind of don't care. We got who we want in our circle. We love the people in our lives with it, and we enjoy the community, and we enjoy what we have. And we're not here to like win people over, or to make our channel. Like I don't care if we have 10 viewers, as long as it's the same 10 people that we have in our lives that we care about right now. If it went down to everybody, if everybody left and nobody was a subscriber except for the people that we kind of chat with and talk with and comment on and do that stuff, you're fine. The rest of it's just kind of icing on the cake or something, but we don't really strive for that or anything. We just want to hang out and show books, and we enjoy seeing other people's stuff and listen to what people kind of have to say.
We also we don't post on the regular.
We don't post on a regular. We're real inconsistent. I think you have to have the consistency. You got to be creative, consistency, push
It's
forward.
hard.
It's hard,
It's
man.
hard.
Good at editing, you got to have the right, and she learned how to edit finally. We were
Sort of,
pretty good at that. So we've added some funny, weird kind of stuff in our videos, but just to have fun.
One video.
It's like one video, but just to have fun with it. But you got to have all that stuff and make quality stuff to really kind of get the views, and it's got to have some amount of like some kind of semblance of professionalism to it to really, break those thousands and thousands of subscribers and marks and stuff like that.
So just because some people are tech savvy, their speech is perfect, doesn't make you feel like it doesn't make you any better person, or to talk so low about somebody who has do less than you. So it just got to a point where I was thinking like, wow, what a fucking bigot to have you think that you're better than
Hazel down. Hazel down.
Just like, don't get ahead of yourself. I mean, come on, just always remember where you have started, and this comic book community is a very minimal,
Yeah, I would say if you want to make it big on YouTube and make millions of dollars, the comic book thing's not the way to go.
No,
it's something else. But the comic book thing, you're not going to get more than maybe 20,000 at the most, probably doing comic book stuff. You're not going to get a whole lot.
I think too that algorithm changing or whatever also makes a difference, because I used to find smaller channels and people posting their first videos a lot more frequently.
But the YouTube Nazis
and now it's like
over.
I hardly see those.
No, you're right. Unless you're subscribed to them.
Yeah.
It doesn't show up in your subscription page, the videos they put up, and so it's just weird. And yeah, a lot of things has changed. To me, it's like, I like what I'm doing. I like who I am in this YouTube, whatever. Call me an ass, call me a racist, fucking Sticky Goose. I'm not racist, and things like that. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm one of them sticker people. Shout out to Hazel Dan. Go sub out Comic Book ST. Go support Alex the comic holder. He will bless you with his Christian thoughts and wine, and go sub out Kingdom Comic, because he'll just piss you off one way or another if you do. He's always
that's a whole lot.
Yeah, he always. The thing about Tito is that I love the way he doesn't mind putting up a comment that will backfire at him, or people will start attacking him. Like, I was just surprised in a private chat that how he got into fight with so many YouTubers like Jim Min and Manimal. Like,
David.
how do you get there? Like, and he gets invited to their channel, and they'll talk about their problem. It's like, fucking A. I mean, that's one way of doing it. I love Drasher, very soft-spoken guys, and he does his Pokemon and his things and Star Wars.
Smart,
he's pretty smart.
David.
Yes.
David, you have
Yes,
to. What you were talking about before, though, about people who think they're better than other people, you don't know that for sure. Maybe it's just the way you perceive they represent themselves on their channel.
Well, it's all about optics, isn't it? It's like what you put out there is a lot of the majority of the people see your video. That's who you are.
If most of your content is criticizing other people, it doesn't necessarily mean that they think that they're better. It's just pointing out other people's flaws. But I'll put it this way. There is no way to determine, objectively speaking, whether or not you are better than any other human being on YouTube. But objectively speaking, you can determine, at least to some degree. I mean, there's even standards in the film industry. We need to at least be using this type of equipment. We need to have at least these are the industry standards. We need to have this type of editing team. We need this camera lens. We need this recording equipment. There's like a bare minimum. And I know there's like some independent filmmakers that take a different approach. When they do a film, I'm talking about, they might say, you know, we're not going to use that equipment. We're going to use like this $200 camcorder, and we're going to run into the dark forest and shoot a film. And we're going to call it the Blair Witch Project. And we're going to do it for 10 grand. And then it's going to become a sensation and, you know, a critical success and everything.
I do love that movie. I thought it was
but
I
I'm
got
saying,
dizzy.
but I'm saying, no, I know
Watching the movie.
I'm going to say I didn't like the film, but I will recognize that other people said I have to recognize its success. I'm not going to say, no, it's not successful. It's successful, but that's like an exception. Most of the time you follow a certain formula using certain types of equipments and quality actors and a well-written script, and you know, you follow a certain standard, and typically that's the recipe for success. And I think that translates over to even the YouTube world.
Yeah.
You have to have like a certain quality if you want to be successful. And for me personally, the reason I never posted that much content wasn't because I didn't take what I was doing as seriously as other people take it. I was like, oh, this is kind of a side thing. It's fun. But I wasn't like, this is a serious career move. I need to represent myself as seriously as possible. I want some
stuff you did though. But I remember when you first started, like the stuff you did though, it was different, you know, and it was informative, different, and you know, kind of learn some stuff, and it was like intelligent, you know. So I enjoyed it.
A couple of very creative videos.
Yeah,
too.
and
Like,
I remember, you know, my wife was like, "Hey, I think you're gonna like this dude's channel," you know, and so I started watching like years, you know, and I was like,
back in the
other channel days, yeah, and stuff like that, and then that's how I kind of got familiar with your stuff. But I think creativity is like are really important. It can be like even low budget or just like what we're doing, as long as you're kind of creative with it and stuff like that, and bring up some good points and have interesting things to talk about. I think people will also kind of.
But also, I mean, it
But you
is
gotta
a
be
side
consistent.
thing. This is a hobby.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not going to spend $10,000 on equipment so I can get an extra 2,000 people to watch my channel, and then I'm $10,000 in the hole.
Yeah, but and then
You
part
know.
of it too is from a personal point. This is just me personally. And
Yeah.
it's not, and this isn't speaking poorly of anyone here or anyone else. It has to do with the stuff I put out wasn't extraordinary. It was okay. Some of it was not bad, but as far as if I felt that someone watched my material, I wouldn't want them to say, "Really, this is what this guy does," you know. And I know that some of that has to do with it's not necessarily caring about what other people say. It's me caring about how I look. Meaning, like, do I want to look like I just put out this crap that no one cares about, and it's if I never cared about what I put out. I did and I didn't. It was weird. It's hard to explain it. It's I wanted to put out something of quality. If I put something out that I don't care about, I want it to be quality. Does that make sense? Is that weird? Yeah, it's weird.
No, I get it, because I think all of my video is quality video, but fucking nobody likes it. I think there's one guy that fucking commented like, if you knew how to pronounce their name would be much better, you would get a better view. Like, fuck you. What do you want from a fucking ESL fucking high school dropout, you know?
There's different reasons that people's content is successful, but I feel like there's certain standards. If you're doing it because you want to be popular and you want 10,000 subscribers and you want all the views and you want to eventually grow it into a money-making machine, you have to approach it differently. You cannot just take this with a cavalier attitude. You have to get the equipment, write scripts, and have quality material to present. Otherwise, it's just stupid. There's no reason to do it. But if you're doing it just to hang out with people, that's different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we'll get some. We won't do a video for like months, and then she's like, "We got to do a video and just show up." I'm like, "Do we really have to?" You know, and then she'll kind of drag it at me, and then we'll go make this crappy video, and it's like we'll do like 2 takes, and I'll like shoot the stupid video 3 times. I'm like, I don't give a crap anymore. just post a video, and I'm gonna go watch TV now. Like I'm
if it's about, like you said,
I can read these books. I don't want to do this anymore.
If it has to do with
Yeah.
socializing and being part
Yeah.
of the community, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But if there's some people, and I'm not talking about anyone specifically, but I've seen other comic book videos, and they're wondering why their channel sucks or they don't get it because they have like 20 subscribers and no comments. They have 20 subscribers, maybe 5 views, and then no comment. And then, I don't know why no one likes my channel. And well, dude, you have no.
Oh, you
ideas,
saw that
really.
same guy too?
There's
There's
a lot
this
of
one
guys
YouTube
like that.
channel. It's like, hey guys, so and so and so, is this and that, and like 1 month later, it's like, hey guys, you know what? I don't want to do this video anymore because I'm not getting the views that I want.
Yeah.
So
No, there's a lot of channels that do that. But
no, the fucking thing is that he stopped and he comes back. He's like, hey, I'm back. So and so. It's like, fuck, make up your fucking mind. If you're gonna keep doing it, do it.
No, but the people that typically do that, I'm just talking about. I've seen a lot of people do that type of thing, but they have a 240p video. You can't even make out what is that, a person? Is it the pixels are all like square? You can actually see the pixels.
Yeah, no, that's my video, 420 fucking p video.
No, 240p, even worse. They have 240p.
That's
and it's
Android right there.
Yeah, it's like a shot on 240p. You can't hear what they're saying, and then it's like, what?
Yeah, that sounds like my very first video that I did is a 240p.
Mumble.
Yeah, you do mumble.
Mumble. Yeah, we talk over each other. Our videos are crap. Half the time you can't hear what we're saying, and
we don't do a whole lot of videos.
we don't do a lot of. We just don't.
You know what? If you don't have the money,
cut print.
It's perfect. Let's go. Yeah.
It's like Edward,
and then we'll stop you.
right?
You're like saying everything that I'm saying I'm like, sorry, you're talking over me. Yeah, we're kind of talking over each other and stuff like that. So.
It's like a little parrot.
Yeah,
sometimes.
and I'll steal her stuff. We'll talk about what we're going to talk about, and then I'll say it. Steal her thunder. But...
If your video sucks, just do audio. You know what I mean? Don't even put the video up.
What is this? Here's Mr. Smith fucking telling people how to do things. But I get your point. But the thing is, I must say, kudos to the people who has over 10,000 subscribers and over 500 to 1,000 views per video they put out, because it is not easy. And trust me, I tried. But with the time and the materials and
you wanted to try. When you say you tried, were you trying to make this a business?
No, I'm trying to put out a good content, good video, informative video, and this is the best I can do with the time that I have. And
this is just for yourself. Then it's not to establish like a business or something like that.
Oh no! What I said this on a previous live stream that I have tried to monetize my channel.
But then that's business.
But it's not okay. Call it a business mind to get my channel monetized. And I tried. Trust me, I have tried many things with.
You haven't tried hard enough, David.
No, I know shit now. No shit, Mr. Smith. Fuck, that's what the point I'm trying to get here is that I have tried to put out a content or do videos that is informative and so with the time and the. I don't know. I tried, and it bombed, and it bombs. So what I'm doing is this exactly what Lord Tanman has said right here. Try have fun, and that's what I'm doing. You know what? Fuck with the monetizing, because I make enough money selling gasoline to people. But why do I want to waste my time and stress trying to put out a good content? Look, I have people there who wants to support me, watch me. I'm good. Hazel Dan watches my video. I have Sean's watch my video. I might have most is maybe 35 to 50. That's good enough for me. and I do the same. I watch their channel. I watch the video when I have chance. Sometimes I even miss Hazel Dan's video. I'm like, fuck, when did they put their video out? You know, how come there's no notification? You know, and I go back and I watch them, and you know, I haven't seen Comic Book Estate put out any Black Widow book because he has shown all his books already. Why not show it again, Ron? You know? Mr. Smith, regardless how I love your videos. They're very informative. It was different, you know. Uh, it's different from what it was before, and I don't know why you stopped making them, but it's entertaining for me. And the people that who used to be entertaining, they stopped making, videos. I don't know why. It's just and every time I turn on a video, it's more have to do with drama. It has to do with speculation, so and so, which I love watching them, but I only can watch 30 minutes of that when I'm sleeping. By the time I watch like 30 minutes, I'm done. I'm so
There's still a lot of channels that put out like hauls and
yeah.
And you know what other channel that I love watching? You know what's the other channel that I love watching is a poor man's comic. A Vin Crew. He has a really good content. On his videos, and I watched the great legend. He hasn't evolved, but he's keep doing what he does, and I don't know. It's come to a point where Sticky Goose would probably say, I probably am sticky, sticker people that won't, that supports the group that I knew before, but it is hard. But don't get ahead of yourself. Then thinking or putting a content thinking that you're better than anybody else. It's just my little rant, and I guess my thought of like how this YouTube have evolved in a way that people are putting contents thinking that they're better than anybody else. And I seen like handful of channels that has grown, if like from 500 to now they have 12,000, and some people would have 100, now they have a 2,000, and their views are significantly high because it's all got to do with clickbait. But their channels and their thing, their script is not as any different than what we're doing here. It's just
Some
that
people just pay for subs, though, David. You already know that.
I'm glad you pointed out, because there's this one channel called Spine Tick. I mean, the guy was about what 2,000-3,000 subscribers. Now he's 100,000. I mean, he has a silver platter from YouTube.
He's really evolved and reinvented himself. He used to do just comics. Now he does other stuff like the
he does
cards.
baseball cards. He does Disney
he
walk
different
around.
Guests on. Yeah.
But if you look,
but the thing is, his content is no different than what we're doing here right now at this moment. But he has 100,000 subscribers. I mean, good for you. I mean,
but if you buy the subscribers, what is that?
But how do we know if we only can assume, we only have an assumption thinking that he might or they might have bought subscribers. But if you get about 1,000 to 10,000 views,
you can do that. There was a whole documentary about people who do that on social media.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Smith. So if I buy 10,000 subscribers, do I get 2,000 viewers from that 10,000 subscribers?
No, because you could look. This is what they usually do. At least on the documentary where they did like an expose of this stuff, because they followed three people. Someone who had already established themselves on Instagram, someone who was in the middle of trying to grow themselves, and then someone who was just starting on Instagram. The one was like a fashion model. Another one was like a content reviewer and something else like that. So they're like, okay, let's see this person who only has 50 followers, and she was a lingerie model or something, right?
I'll watch it.
So look, so she said she was, she was attractive, but she wasn't like supermodel status, like, oh wow, she totally stands out among all these other women. So she said, I'm gonna do this, and I already got I'm hooked up with 2 agencies that are going to get me followers in India. Like there's Indian like companies that have a server and they create all these fake profiles for Instagram. There's all these little computer guys in a building that make all these fake followers for you. So she's like, I'm going to pay this organization over there. They're going to give me 1,000 followers tonight. And then I paid them this extra money to have all these comments and stuff and likes on my posts. And I'm gonna model for this company, and then the company's gonna give me free stuff. So she did that. She's like, ready? I'm gonna launch it. And then she hits the button. This is all in a documentary. So she hits it, and then all of a sudden she's got like 10,000 likes. She only had 50 followers to begin with, though. It's like, what? You got 10,000 likes? Well, yeah, she just paid the company in India. She gave them the little $500, $1,000 fee, and now she's got 2,000 followers and all these. Yeah. No, but yeah, on the thing, I think she paid like $500 for the likes and comments, and then $1,000 for the followers.
What?
Yeah.
And what's the return that she got? Free underwears?
Yeah, free stuff, and then she got contracts at one of the modeling agencies. Like, look, I modeled this and I'm successful. The people who interview those people, they don't do any serious investigation. They just look at the numbers. How many people are following this chick, and how successful has she been? So if you show all that, look, I got 10,000 followers. Well, dude, you just paid an Indian company, software company or whatever they have over there to follow you, and it's all fake. It's all fake profiles, and it's not real. And then eventually you gain enough traction because the algorithm picks you up. Oh, this thing's growing really fast. Let's put it out there. Then you do get some legitimate followers. But that initial surge is not real. It's fake stuff. And then other people think it's real, and then they join in. Like, oh, this is a real thing. Okay, let's do it. So it becomes like a...
So are you following just to keep track of her numbers, or...
No, this was a documentary I watched on Netflix.
Yeah, but are you following her?
I don't have any, I don't do the social media thing. No, but dude, yeah.
I think the key is modeling lingerie.
Yeah,
that's
the
like,
key.
I think that's what you're doing also.
I think from what he says, the key is just getting the algorithm to pick you up.
You do that, but like where she got the money and where she got the stuff from is like the modeling agency, not necessarily the platform that she's...
I think Lord Tatman is interested. He wants to go do.
But it's the fake it till you make it thing.
Right.
If I get enough fake things, I get some momentum going, and then people jump on the band. Okay.
How much money do you get on you? Like if you have like 10,000 subscribers and you get 5,000 people watching your channel, like watching a video, you're just like, how much money? How much money? I don't think you get a whole lot of money.
That question, Joel, I think Jim Min has kind of put that out there. It's like he got 100 something subscribers. Average, he gets about 5,000 to 10,000 views. He said that he makes average about $500 to $800 a month.
Okay. That sounds right.
So I know a guy that has 45,000 subscribers, and he makes about 2,500 a month.
And he has 45,000 subscribers.
45,000 subscribers, about 2,500 a month.
That's nice. Okay. Yeah. Huh. I think we need to get.
Let's go, baby.
Hey, you know what, Lord Tamron? I was thinking the same thing. Fuck, maybe I should do a modeling for underwear for obese person, for fat guys.
God.
I mean,
the regular guy look.
True, none of them 6 packs and showing with no love handles hanging on the side. How your rubber bands kind of folds in half when you fucking sit down.
Yeah, you don't want me taking my shirt off, man. It's not pleasant.
Dude, I have man boobs.
Yeah.
Every time I brush my teeth, every time I look at it, I was going to brush my teeth. Every time I brush my teeth, my man boobs. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I got toothpaste on my boobs again.
Yeah. I have the same problem. I tried to do a push-up the other day, and I look down. I'm like, "Fuck, it's hanging."
My tits are hitting the floor. What's happening?
Yeah. And sometimes I touch myself and say, "Wow, this is not bad."
Wow.
Well, that went out there.
Yeah, and I listened to Miley Cyrus in the flower in that song "Flowers."
You have strange taste in music, David.
Well, the thing is that when I touch myself like this, I'm like, I can buy myself own flowers. I can talk to
So
myself for
this
hours.
is your new theme song, huh, David?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna put on "Goodbye Horse."
Oh yeah, trust me, great legend. Fuck, it is natural. Mine is all natural. I don't know how I got it, but I have it now.
Okay, thanks for sharing, David.
Yeah, no, but you're welcome. I mean, this is a great this is a great content. It's like, don't be ashamed of your man boob. Show it off. Wear one size t-shirt
Own it.
small enough
Own
to
it.
show
Reminds
just
me of,
fucking
like Seinfeld when they're talking about like, the
Oh,
bro and
yeah.
bros.
was it the man bra, whatever. Like,
Yeah, the man.
Well, I haven't told this to my wife, and she's probably watching this, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it anyway. Before, when I was divorced, when I had starting to have this man boobs, I walked into Victoria's Secret, and I tried
You
their
tried
biggest-
on.
I tried. Well, I can't go in because you can't really try it on, but I actually put it on. You know those non those non freaking what is the bob wire bras, and it's like, you know what? It's not bad. It felt a little comfortable.
Yeah.
They have groups for this, David. If you need to visit a facility or something.
David, are you a K-pop music fan? I don't follow them, but I do listen to them. But yeah, I mean, well, I just love the way you guys just did that. Instantly, they just took a sip of that big gulp.
Yeah, it's our life in a nutshell.
it's like when couples spend too much time together.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, way too much time together.
too much.
Are you what? Are you a Dragon Ink, or are you what? Are you trying bras? Maybe fucking that'll be my next content video. Is like go to Victoria's Secret and try bras.
He's
But yeah,
asking if you're transitioning, David.
Oh, am I transitioning? No. I love women too much. I love women. I love my wife. I mean, she has a bigger boob
You
than
mean
I
your
do.
wife?
What? My what?
I said you mean your wife, not women. Yeah. Do what?
Yeah, my wife.
You said I love women.
Did I do
said
a
you mean your
plural? Did I
wife.
say wives? No, my wife. I
No,
have
you
short
said
tongue.
you said I love women too much, and I said you mean your wife. Yeah.
Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry, honey.
Yeah.
Watching this, I'll make
Yeah, the Freudian slip.
a public apology to my wife and saying, "Honey, I'm really sorry. I meant I love you, not. But she's a woman too, so I don't know. Anyway,
Thank you, Legend.
but yeah, for anybody who's watching this on a rerun and you got this far, and you feel that you're only getting 5 or 10 views, keep at it, guys. Have fun. You know, do what makes you happy.
Stop
You know.
making garbage material.
Oh, that's from Mr. Smith. He's from the Matrix world, so don't listen to him.
Give
It's not about fun, people. Remember that. It's about
delete your
monetary value.
Yeah. Have fun. What you guys doing? I mean, I'm putting up the great content out there that in my best ability. And if you don't like it, go suck on this. And if you like it, I say thank you very much for supporting my channel. And I love you all guys. And yeah, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, are we gonna do this again?
Sounds
A couple
good.
weeks, yeah, we can do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, David, are you caught up on Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
David? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we just got completely caught up on it last night, season 3.
Wait, season 3? I thought it was all the way to season 4.
Oh, that reminds
maybe in
me.
the
I did
manga or
watch.
something. But
I did
all we
watch
have,
Blue
we
Eyed
only have access
Samurai.
to like season 3.
Oh wait,
That's really
one,
good. Yeah.
first one, second one, third. No, I think it ended at season 4, didn't it? And they came out with the movie and waiting for season 5 now.
All we
We
had was
watched off Crunchyroll. It
Yeah.
shows season 3, but one of them
Oh.
isn't a movie. They had Mugen Train in between.
yeah.
So there's like 4 entries, but it's 3 seasons.
Yeah, the only thing we have like I thought it was up to season 3 because we have like Crunchyroll, but that's as far as it's gone on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's somewhere else.
Well, no,
Watch,
good.
like,
If you have a
season 4 or
Netflix,
No, it's
something.
season
you have
3.
Netflix. Yeah, go watch it on
Okay.
Netflix. Yeah, because I think season was an introduction. Season 2 was so and so. Season 3 is the one they went to that
Yeah.
the Japanese
Put on-
whorehouse. Part 4 was when I think it was all the way to season 4. Then that someone in epilogue version of it was the movie, and then came in with a season 5. But I think they're gonna have a 3 trilogy movie. It's not going to be a TV show or anything. It's probably going to be a movie. So yeah, I can't wait. But I'm still waiting for freaking Blue Eye Samurai for season 2 to come up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna have
That's gonna be
another
a while,
season?
I think. Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Jojo. She thinks that this show is a great show. Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
We should talk about Blue Eyed Samurai.
Charisma, David.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about, but I'm just gonna say it. Oh wow! Well, thank you for the compliment, thinking that this is a great show. Thank you, Jojo. um,
Uh,
anything else? I'm gonna get
It's a
into.
terrible show, David.
Oh yeah, I mean it is a terrible show. I gotta admit, but I gotta love you guys for freaking being here.
Speaking of shows, I went
Where?
to a comic convention a couple days ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I didn't know about it until the last minute. And I went because Joelle Jones was one of the artists there. So I wanted to get her SIG. And, it's been the first con I've gone to in, 5 years, 6 years. And when I got there 30 minutes before opening, man, there were so many people. It was packed. So I was thinking, oh, man, it's going to be so many long lines. I was thinking there's going to be so many long lines to get to Joelle Jones. And I went to a couple artists, get some SIGs. Then I went to her table and nobody was there.
Sad.
So what was going on? And if you look around the con, there was just so much junk being sold, so much stupid stuff. And then there was a lot of celebrities, like people from Star Trek. I think a lot of people were doing other things other than comic stuff, comic book related stuff. There were only 3 vendors. 2 of them were okay, and the other one was stupid. So at least I got to meet a couple artists, and I was done after 50 minutes, and I left. It was just okay, And I was showing Sticky Goose that Black Widow book. Joelle Jones did that cover. So it's this one right here. So I got her SIG right there.
Sweet. Hey, but is that chromium cover?
No.
It looks chromium.
No.
Can you make him big?
Yeah, hold on. Where are you? There we go.
There we go.
okay.
Wow.
It's nice.
That's pretty.
Yeah, she did Mockingbird, so she signed this one.
Nice.
And she signed this Supergirl she wrote, and she wrote and drew this one. She did me a little doodle for free. That was kind of cool.
Wow, that's nice. That looks Adam Hughes.
Yeah, it does look like
Yeah, it
Adam
does.
Hughes. Yeah. I met Fabio Moon. If you haven't read this, it's a great comic.
Fabio
from Brazil. He came all the way from San Pablo. And then what else I get? I met this lady. She's from Austin, Texas. I don't know if you guys know her. She's Megan Hutchinson. She drew the cover for this.
She used to be married to Donnie Cates.
Yeah.
Is she married? That's why she's making her.
It used to be, yeah. I think they're, yeah.
Are they divorced now, or
Yeah.
she did this cool one? I don't know why I'm laughing at that. I mean, I should
Rather
be
deviant,
laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had some cool stuff there. And then I met the guy who did Spider Gwen, Robbie Rodriguez.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I could have got him to do some remarking sketches, but I wasn't in the mood. I met Steve Englehart. He wrote some cool Batman stuff, and yes, JoJo, I remember that too. Yeah, yeah. So it was nice to meet a couple of creators, but overall the con was just okay. It was just a bunch of crap over there, unfortunately.
Well, it seemed like you had fun.
For like 50 minutes, and then I left.
What was it that was crap? Like, what is it you didn't like about it?
There's just a bunch of stuff there that just didn't seem to belong, like perfume and wood blocks and
Well,
jewelry.
perfume. Well, come on, Ron. Perfume is a great place to be at a con because everybody fucking stinks there when they sweat. So
Yeah.
It's like,
There's a lot of Star Trek celebrities. It was kind of cool to see them from afar, but
Star Trek.
yeah, Next Generation. You know, like Worf and Data. You know those guys?
Yeah.
You should have went to the. If they have a panel there, you should have went to the panel. It's really good. We went to one a long time ago.
Yeah, I think 20 years ago I would love to have done it, but now I'm kind of over it now.
Yeah, I think we did it like 10 years ago or something. Yeah, it was so much
we
fun.
haven't been to a convention
We haven't
in
been
a
in
long time.
Yeah, so we're kind of out of the loop with conventions, but I got to where like it became more stressful than it was fun, and it took you an hour to do anything you wanted to do. And I was like, man, I miss the days when it was just comic books and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
God,
the first conventions we
God,
went
we
to.
sound like freaking old people, you know, like, oh God, I miss the days when everything was comics, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Totally.
what happened to the good old days, you know?
Yeah.
When I used to have to walk there in the snow barefoot for 20 miles to get there.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
I think the one convention I'd like to go to is Heroes Con. That is really a comic book convention. They have a lot of creators there. I think it's in North Carolina or South Carolina, somewhere over there, Georgia. I don't know.
I think Tito might know because
I think Sticky Goose goes to that one, Heroes Con, because he's in Sticky Goose is in Georgia. Huh?
You think he's a hero? He's trying to save the comic community from being
No, come on. Sticky Goose is your friend, David.
Well, no, like I said, if that's his platform to criticize channels, I mean, by all means, do whatever you do that makes you successful. But if that's what you truly believe, then I feel sorry for you. You know.
No, I think he's just getting clicks. I think that's what he's doing.
Like I said, if it's done by purposely, I mean, thumbs up to him because you know he's doing a lot of things that what other people is not able to put up with. You know, you gotta have a thick face to do it. You know, I mean, fuck, I can criticize a lot of people, but who am I to criticize other people when my fucking channel?
I think Sticky Goose is kind of following the same model of Captain Cummings. I don't know if you remember him, because when Captain Cummings was just doing comic videos.
What did you say? Captain Cummings?
Captain Cummings.
Oh, Captain Cummings. Okay.
When he was just doing strictly comic videos, his channel count was just stagnant. It wasn't going anywhere. Then he took off with that other stuff, let's say, and his channel really grew. So it's kind of a similar trajectory as Sticky Goose. They're kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of channels I can't stand watching. Like one is Swaggle House, Swaggle Halls.
I never seen that channel. Not interested.
Yeah, so Swaggle Halls. I can't watch his channel. Who's the other channels that I can't seem to watch? I mean, I can't watch
Jetman.
Jetman. Oh, yeah, I mean Jetman. I don't know. I guess any channel they're trying to promote their own things to to sell things. That's just somehow I can't seem to watch their channels. Just self-promoting their products to sell things. I can't.
Did you ever think that Lord of the Long Box was like that? TiVo.
Lord of the Long Box. I just somehow I didn't see him push his own product. That's the thing. He probably would had a support, like a sponsor that he would shout out and trying to.
He took a passive approach to it. There was no like sense of urgency. You have to get this. It's like, I have the stuff. If you want to buy it, go ahead. If not, whatever.
Yeah. It's kind of like,
he was just real chill.
What was he say? Like, I think he had like sponsors or stores that he worked with, like KRS, and but it's kind of like, I kind of took it like the 9.2 crew back in the day with Jetpack, where they'd hook you up with a discount code, and if you want to shop there, here it is. But it wasn't like,
it wasn't just about that,
it's not like
but like Swagger Halls wants to sell his own comic book because now he's a comic book creator.
Is that what he's doing? He has his own comic book.
Yeah, he has his own comic book, and his resume is like, "Hey, I make video for, so and so. I won Emmy for so and so." It was like, okay.
He won an Emmy.
Yeah,
I know. I found that really hard to believe.
Kudos to him if he can, if he loves comics and wrote one. Like,
who's that?
Swaggle House.
Did he really write it, or did he use an AI program again?
But there you go.
There you go.
Like, if you like something and you do something with it, like, you can't really blame a guy for.
No, I mean, I'm not blaming, but the thing is, if you watch most of his videos, like, he will play his commercials like, "Hi, I'm Swagger Halls, and I'm a comic book content creator, and so I've been YouTube. But here's my book. It's different from other book. If you like great stories, buy my book. Buy my book. All I hear is buy my book. Buy my book."
It's interesting you're putting it that way. So when I met Joelle Jones, if you don't know Joelle Jones, she's the one that did Lady Killers, right, for Dark Horse Comics.
Yes.
Yeah. Great comic book. I love reading it. Yeah, good read. She wrote it and she drew it. And then she went on to Marvel and DC and that kind of thing. But I was really surprised when I went to her table. Absolutely no one was there. I just went up to there and I said, "How come there's no long line here?" It was just a bunch of people outside. So I guess some people are just better at self-promotion, and I think that's what you're saying, David, about the Swagger House. He has a product and he's just trying to make it sell.
Well, the thing is that if he was a comic book creator to begin with, I could totally understand. I mean, he was just completely talking about the Market Watch, CGC, so and so, but then suddenly he got to a certain level when it comes to his subscriber. Now he decided to make his own comic book.
But did he win an award for something?
Buy my comic. You like great stories? Buy my comic. Like, enough is fucking enough. I mean,
Supposedly he won an Emmy, but I don't know. Was that for his individual work, or was he on a team that won?
He was in a team.
Okay.
That they had created something.
So he brought the coffee for everyone, and he got to celebrate with them.
I don't know.
His name in there. Yeah.
Hey, Ron, I won. 9.2 won the best ensemble group back in.
I don't remember that. Did you guys?
Yeah, I have the award somewhere here. I mean,
yeah, right. Sure, you do.
No, I do. It was
you can put that on your resume.
It was a YouTube Achievement Award for most best ensemble group when it comes to YouTube channel, and we won.
Next time we meet, I'll see it in your wall. If you could post it on your wall there.
You know what? That's a great idea, but I don't want to. But like I said, I don't want to be those sticker people, promoting my own thing. Like say, "Hey, look, I won." But that's just how.
And I'm saying, like, I don't watch Swaggle House, so I don't really know. But I think if he loves comic books and he happened to write a book, like,
he wants to promote it. You can't blame him for that.
That's kind of cool. I mean, like,
and even if you won like an Emmy, even if you won like an Emmy with like a team, it's still quite the accomplishment.
Yeah.
No,
You
I'm
know,
not
it's cool.
saying,
It's
no,
cool
I'm
that
not
people
taking
are
anything
doing that.
away from that. But the thing is
Right.
that if every fucking video that he does is like,
Yeah.
buy my comic book, buy my comic book,
Yeah.
buy my comic book, you know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Into that, and like we don't watch, so we don't really know
watch his stuff.
about
And the
that
times that I
part.
have
But
watched it, I just didn't, I just don't like the format of it very much, and I don't really like the content a whole lot. It's just kind of, just don't really. It's not enjoyable to me. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not. It's done well, I guess, and stuff, but I just don't.
But if it was done with AI, that's not really an accomplishment.
Yeah.
I could type in the parameters on the thing. Please write a story about, a guy with, powers of electricity and in the tone of Stephen King. And then
aren't the Grammy Awards kind of going that way? They're going to give awards for AI. Is that
Oh
what
my
the
gosh.
Grammys are going to do?
I mean, AI is going to take over. Like,
Well, didn't somebody in the comic book community get in trouble for like selling art, but it was like AI art and wasn't really like
AI enhanced, I think.
AI enhanced art and stuff like that? And they got like all
Is
this.
that so?
It was like at a comic convention or something.
I think it might have been San Diego,
San Diego,
Comic-Con
yeah.
or somewhere.
They got a lot of
Wow.
heat for that. Yeah, they were selling original comic book art, but it was like AI enhanced, and yeah, everybody's like, that's not even like.
Is it like paint
I
by
think-
numbers?
I think we just gotta accept to a point that if it's not 100% AI and someone has AI influence going forward, art, story, even this, even this is AI right now. This is not real me.
David's a hologram.
Yeah, you see how clear my skin is? My skin is not, it's not clean. Oh, fuck, this is AI right here. It's
You're
because
not
I
really a
put a
computer
little,
program.
the touch up because I have too much fucking freckles and black spots on my face. I figured, I'm gonna clean myself out because why? I want to put out a good content where people can say, hey, you know what? This guy's not a bad. He has a really nice skin. Oh, no, it's an AI. I don't have a nice skin. All right, so don't believe everything that you see. All right.
Okay.
He said, I think Swaggle is a director outside of YouTube. Oh, okay.
I think I saw he directed some like
He's a dick.
videos or something.
Yeah.
Swagger Halls is a dick outside of YouTube. He's not just a YouTube content creator. He's a dick.
Huh?
He's a dick
All right.
director. He direct things. He's a dick.
Oh,
Okay.
I get it now. Okay. All right.
All right, guys. 2 hours is the maximum for this channel. He's not a thing. I made him. He's cool. No, come on. It's Jojo. I'm not saying he's a dick, but he's a dick rector. So
Director.
yeah. So I took the rector out. I took the rector out of the dick rector.
Yeah.
So there's no rector. I just call him a dick because he's a director. Took the rector out. So he's a dick. And I'm not saying dick as in he's not a
Still be der, not dick. So
oh God. Gotta love English. I wanna have cock. Do you wanna have a cock?
What's happening?
A cherry pop.
the AI took over.
You seen that video when this Korean lady trying to teach you English and said, I want a Coke instead of Coke. I want a Coke.
That was kind of funny. Yeah.
Do you want a Coke?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
what's that one video
Now,
I
with
forget
that said,
Oh,
Swaggle is disingenuous. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah. So our I guess our last to recap this is that Swagger House is he used
A
AI
manipulator.
Swagger House. I'm gonna change my tone of voice here. Swagger
You don't-
House.
don't know.
Swagger House
that
is a
AI.
dick. He's a dick with a rector, and he makes a comic book with AI. All right, and we got Sticky Goose, Mr. Egghead, is a very creative guy to be a very criticalism guy on YouTube, which he criticizes everyone there who's below him that has under 1,000 subscribers. And he calls everyone below 500 subscribers and has a less than 100 view is consider yourself a sticker group.
Yeah,
David needs a nap.
I think so.
Fucking,
David
I'm
needs his
telling you,
medication.
go Catman with his fucking one-liner that he just threw in, just freaking. Is the is yeah. That makes my what he said is a dick wrecker. Yes, here it is, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. And thank you guys for this 2 hour of entertainment.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
I think we all need it now.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Schmidt, thank you very much for joining us, and hope you can join us in 2 weeks instead of having your fucking 3-month hiatus. And Ron, thank you very much for showing off your Jolie color signed books and things like that. And Hazel Dan, always, thank you very much for your lag of video and audio and free stream. And
That's what we do. Very professional lag.
one thing about this channel is that we're very consistent at what we do. I always will be a dick.
Even when we screw up.
Yes,
Very
even when we
consistent
screw
at
up.
screwing up.
We'll never keep out of our topic. We'll always get grilled, and always will have a sex joke here and there, and I'll sound like a freaking racist Asian motherfucker. And Mr. Smith will be always that OCD guy who's trying to correct everyone that think that everybody uses AI for their storyline. So with that said, guys, thank you very much for watching. And yes, Lord Tatman, this gentleman will have his nap after this. With that said, aloha, mahalos. Until next time, in 2 weeks later, same time, bad time. Aloha, mahalo, and shoots.